Welcome everyone to Mets baseball recap for June 3rd, 2021. And that's June 4th here, but June 3rd over there because they were in the West Coast. And we're going to start things off with a down because the Mets lost 3-4. We're also going to give another down because the Mets lineup was just very, very not that good. Think of it this way. You want to put out the best lineup you can. And to me, having Alonso in that lineup gives you the best lineup. Don't get me wrong, he's not the best player of the team, but you want that bat there. And he wasn't there. Instead, he got a day off. A day off. The guy just came back and he's getting a day off. And the Mets have 2 days off next week. Makes no sense at all. In my brain, at least, in my brain, it makes no sense. Maybe I'm wrong. We're also going to give it down to Taiwan Walker, who just did not have it last night. He was in danger every inning. And there was a key moment in the game that some people will argue this, but we'll get to that in a bit. We are going to give James Mckay up. He had a 2-run home run to break the shutout. We're also going to give it up to Billy Mckay, who drove in the Mets' 3rd run with a triple that just missed going out thanks to that little nook area of that field. He drove in. The door ended up being a triple. Maybe could have had it inside that park. Maybe he should have tried it, especially because the Mets can't really no offense. But let's break down some of the bigger key moments of this game. So we're gonna start with a down here because in the 5th inning, Rojas had a chance to drive in some runs by removing Walker and bringing a pinch hitter. I understand not bringing the pinch hitter because you have no pitching. You just killed your bullpen the day before, and you have no idea how to manage the bullpen to begin with. So you're basically put in a hole. I get it. But I'm not worried about tomorrow. I will worry about today. If you have an opportunity to win today, you win today. That's number one. But I'm gonna say I wasn't so mad at that one. I get it. But then we got number 2. So number 2, the Mets get bases loaded in the 5th inning, and he brings in Pete Alonso to bat for Williams. Williams was 1 for 2 today. I get it. You want your big bopper there. You want to make sure that you have the best chance to smack a home run. But at the same time, Alonso, if you're gonna give him the day off, give him the day off. No, I don't see any reason why you should have pinched it for Williams. No. Could he have made that catch earlier in the game? Maybe, but it would have been a robbed home run, but whatever. Anyway, leave Williams in there. No reason to bring in Alonso. The Mets also stink with bases loaded, so let's just see what happens. But he leads into a inning-ending double play. And then the biggest travesty, and this is going to be my biggest down. 9th inning, we get a base hit from Nito. Peraza walks, so now you got 1st and 2nd, no outs. And you don't give Travis Blankenhorn the bunt sign? Get those runners over? Remove the double play possibility? You let him swing? A guy who has 5 at-bats, I think it was, or 6, who knows how many at-bats he had. He had nothing. You let him swing? There are things I get. There's analytics, and then there's common sense. In this situation, you're down by a run. Remove the double play and get the tying run at 3rd base. I don't understand. To me, this seems like a no-brainer. But it wasn't for Rojas. He let Travis swing away. Ends up hitting a weak tapper to the 3rd baseman. And luckily, the 3rd baseman made a bonehead move and didn't go for the double play. I mean, ended up working out for them anyway. But, ends up tagging out Nito from 3rd. And, we have another opportunity. And then Pilar comes in double plays. But, honestly, you gotta bunt the guys over. You gotta move them over. That's common sense. Anyone in their right mind will tell you, bunt those runners over. Guys, That was a late game. That game also took like 4 hours, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. It says here 3 hours and 35 minutes. That game felt like 4 hours long. It was a slow game, but a heads up to Darvish, killed the Mets with his at bats. Listen, it's a long season. The Mets fall to 27-22, and we'll go back out there. Another 10 o'clock start for the Mets tonight. Guys, I'll be back tomorrow morning with another Mets baseball recap. And let's go Mets.